technology has been moving in a way that nothing else people have ever known.
Digital communication system. Higher performance and faster and more reliable communication resources.
Okay, hello. I am Speed of Snail. I'm commentating with Zeb.
Hi.
Wasn't sure when we were getting started. I don't seem to have access to our chat, but it looks like Team Schedule Hell has opened with a first pick into No Mod 6.
Good taste right there.
Yeah, so it looks like Team Red has first pick and Team Blue has first ban. I may, real quick, just try to reset the Arnie client while we have a moment before anything starts, because I would really like to be able to see chat, if I can help it.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm in now. Good luck, have funs are coming out. And we'll be getting into our first map. So Team Red's fielding Matt, Tynamo, and Supernai. And Team Blue, so I should also get the scores up, is going to be fielding Azasapag, TwiGibeHD, and Eula Foot Enjoyer for this AR8 Swing Rhythm aim map. Fair bit of comfort coming out early on across the board. No one
Yeah, a
immediately
couple of lower
struggles.
accuracies, but...
Well, 3 breaks on the first wide pattern. Azasapag also quickly trading it down.
Oh, full reset for Team Schedule Hell.
Eula Foot Enjoyer, only player to hold combo through the intro section. Oh, that quickly falls. I changed my mind. We are not seeing a ton of comfort on this awkward aim map.
No, we're not. We got very nice act coming out from Dynamo and Supernai, but the rest of the lobby.
Well, map break again, but Supernai and Azasapag have decent combos built up.
Yep. Slight recovery from his YHD as well.
Still quite a score lead for Schedule Hell because Supernai's accuracy, or rather the whole team's accuracy, is just a little better.
Yeah. More breaks coming out.
Reset.
Basically, full lobby.
This map is not treating anyone very nicely. But again, Schedule Hell maintaining a pretty dramatic score lead over the accuracy advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Bancho. You have a bit of a crash there. Okay, I think we're back.
Yeah, we got like a 5% accuracy lead across the board almost for Team Schedule Hell. The combos are pretty even, it's just that accuracy is really what's giving them that score lead.
Matt doing a good job holding through those big pentagons.
We say that, Snail. Come on now.
With how frequently everyone is breaking, every single word out of a mouth is a commentator curse. Because no combos are being held anywhere.
Yeah. 150k lead with the Gormar, like, relatively low scores right now. This one's honestly pretty done. Good analysis for the first pick here, I think, from coming out from Team Red. It is Team Red, right?
Yes, this was Team Red's pick. Yeah, pretty bold first pick, but very well read, clearly. One of the hardest parts of a tournament assessment, I find, is knowing when a map is hard for you, but you're still better on it.
Oh, map breaks on the stack there with the... Oh, that's so sad. As we go into this like outro section here, it's pretty clear. Team Red looking pretty confident on this. Almost 300k coming up from Matt. Can he get it?
He does.
Oh, 300k.
And that's going to be an opening pick to schedule hell.
Nope.
Yeah, again, no one really having too much ease finding combo. Two highest combos in the lobby tied for 299, but substantial accuracy edge to Team Schedule Hell wins them that point in the long run. So we got a very wide open pool for these first picks. 24 pickable maps in the finals round. Means there's really any number of directions teams could go, and early on in the match, you'd certainly hope that teams can find maps that suit them.
Yeah.
Teams are already feeling out of their depth in the first pick, then very, very hard to imagine they can pull something back later. But, well, see, I'm curious what a TwiGibeBurgerICapten goes for.
Yeah, I have to think it's either like speed or like something like Hard Rock Aim, just because like those are the two normal responses to like reading first pick. But who knows? There is such a big pool for them to. It's just if they have any like songs they like, even, you know.
I'd probably anticipate that if they wanted to match piece for piece, they're looking for something more speed oriented here. The Hannah pick. It's not technically the correct way to do that, but that would be a free mod 3 pick, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, I do that. Like, you know the name of the map, and it's like the slots. I mean, especially since they can't look at the sheet because the sheet's broken. Like,
yeah, that's a good point. Good old OS API. Well, it's not OS's fault. Google is messing with it, but
fucking big companies, Google.
Still is a real shame. Ref saying I never would have guessed that.
Huh.
Shocking to me, but
yeah, Hannah is free mod 3? Crazy. Can't believe that.
No, the speed makes sense, because Schedule Hell didn't pick just into pure reading. There were more reading-intensive maps than No Mod 6 if they just wanted to get as much reading as possible. It was a combination of reading and awkward aim, so things like very aim-heavy picks probably don't feel like they're making as big a difference as going into something very mechanical like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really gotta hope that API gets sorted soon. It is miserable to have to manually look at each slot and not have access to a nice visual sheet to look at. Okay, good lucks are coming out. We'll see what the mods are. Not quite sure what to predict here. I mean, I imagine both teams are probably taking a double Hard Rock here, no?
I would think so, just because that normally, like, goes with the what? Like the speed and like mechanics-oriented players. This one's pretty to be honest.
Yeah. Well, we'll
So.
see. It looks like... No, double hidden out of schedule hell, and we see a no mod on Eula Foot Enjoyer. So there must be a hidden hard rock somewhere in... Yes, we have a hidden hard rock coming from Alice Margatroyd. Really breaks out of Super Knight, Azapeg, and Alice Margatroyd. Is going to be a little dangerous for schedule hell though, because if Eula Foot Enjoyer is feeling comfortable in that no mod, that could be a very high individual score. Eula Foot Enjoyer and Super Knight trade. Azapeg behind. Walfried and Francis Queso both still holding strong on the hidden only and hard rock.
Ooh, breaking the slider from Eula there. That's unfortunate. This is definitely going to start going the way of teams getting up very fast.
Getting into some of these aimier sections. Well, Francis does eventually over-aim one of the jumps on the hard rock.
Yeah, but Walfrid's still holding with that 96.
That's a very, very strong score building up from Walfrid there. Yeah. Oops from Alice Margatroyd. Perhaps, just not anticipating the, double FC out the gate.
Yeah, right?
I mean, this is already a very strong team score from Schedule Hell, so hard to blame them for underestimating their opponents a little bit. That is already basically a doubled score. I'm just,
that act out of Francis Queso and like Walfrid's still holding the full combo.
I believe Francis Queso is also just on, well, he was on just one break, I think. Walfrid does eventually go down, but not before getting to nearly 800,000.
Yeah, like...
Absolutely ridiculous team score coming out of Schedule Hell there.
No, that's a crazy team score.
I don't know if it would even be fair to call that a mispick, because how do you predict that scoreline?
Yeah, right?
Hey. 50-year-old man can stream 300 BPM. Interesting. Okay, let's see what the first bans are out now. That was our opening 2 picks, but...
Yeah, right.
If anything, it's curious what Schedule Hell might ban. They won their opponent's first pick so convincingly. Perhaps it gives them the sense that they have a better read on the match as a whole. I'd be more interested in seeing what they ban in particular. Okay, Team Blue dropping a Hard Rock 2 ban. Not wanting to get involved in the CS 7.8. No mod 5. Not what I would have expected, considering that they won Gehenna as hard as they did.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Oh, they wait, ban? I thought that was a pick. They banned No Mod 5?
They banned No Mod 5.
That's very weird.
No, not what I would have expected at all. Well, it's back to red team's pick. Let's see if they can maintain the lead they've built for themselves. Hick DT5. Okay.
I mean, yeah, the reading, that makes enough sense.
Saluting away his match cost. I am very glad we'll get to watch this get played, though.
Oh, there's a DT5, says the ref?
Nah, DT5 is not a real map. I'm very curious how players are gonna play this one. I do fear this is a bit lower scoring.
A bit lower, as we say, but yeah.
It's such a strange map, but no, I don't know. This type of thing is just never pooled.
Yeah, it's weird for sure.
Yeah, Deppy Force is the most accurate description of what skill set this map fills. Oh, one sec, my apologies, that is the wrong MP link. That should be the correct one. Yes, there it is. Alright, good luck, have funs, and kitty faces are coming out. Let's see how this one gets played. Already a bit of an early difference between the players that have played this map before are emerging. A little bit of a practice-heavy map. All full combos are already gone. Probably not surprising.
That's not surprising at all. This map is evil.
Seems like Dynamo is far and away the player with an advantage on this map.
By far the highest stat. Like the next closest is Matt with 92, but Dynamo's almost at 95 right now. And he's the guy who said rip match cross, by the way, when he picked this. So
that is interesting because it seems like they basically picked this for him to be a carry-on.
yeah, like
Oh, how was that a break? Actually, on that note,
but we're seeing
kind of catching up to him.
this scoreline is yeah.
It is still just so funny to watch a like 460 combo. God. My god, I think Dynamo just hit that pattern.
I mean, he's back to like human accuracy now, though. Now we got Matt in the lead.
Oh, actually a three-way break for Schedule Hell and a three-way hold for TwiGibe.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're a little late for this. Are we late for hope? Maybe not. Maybe there's hope.
I think we might be. Considering the smoke show that was just put on. The old whistle on these last sliders. Yeah, and actually over 200k out of Matt 4132 as well.
Yeah, damn.
Matt and Tino pulling the 2B ranks out of that map.
Oh my gosh, I think I'm actually gonna have to leave. I've just received some news that my presence is wanted elsewhere, but
Oh dear.
you guys have fun. I will see you later. Thanks for having me, Snail. And good luck with the rest of the match.
Goodbye, Zeb.
Goodbye.
I guess I'm on my own for now. It's a shame it's very difficult to bounce off someone when there's no one there. So, blue team might still be interested in picking to something tappier. Gehenna was a little technical, perhaps something like True Blue would serve them well? Or they could go for something a little more standard aim. Something like Nomad 1 could even be a viable shout here. Nomad 2. Definitely one of the more vanilla maps. Just going to be looking at a few minutes of very vanilla fantasy metal streams. 200 BPM flow and stamina, like every Nomad 2 has ever been before. Suppose everyone is practicing. Except Francis Queso. Francis is a very confident player, joining back first. Good luck, have fun's coming out. Looks like we have Supernai, Francis Queso, and Walfred against Alice Margatroyd, Crownest, and Eulafoot and Goyer. Now let's see if TwiGibe can put something on the board here. Maybe this sort of consistent tapping will suit them a little better. And no need to panic. Connection to the tourney client happening a little better. No one tripping up too badly on the opening. Although a bit of an act lead to schedule hell. Still waiting for the first break, though. Comfort is clearly much higher on this map than the more awkward maps that have come before. Alice Margatroyd finding the first drop, although not with much act loss. Oh, but Crownus and Eula all drop. Supernai breaks immediately afterwards, but that still leaves schedule hell with 2 FCs to 0. Walfred and Francis Queso still running with 2 higher accuracy FCs. They did finally chain miss, but not before building up a fair bit of lead. Alice with clearly the best combo right now, but it's only about 150 combo lead, and there's still a higher accuracy on Walfred. Oh, and it looks like an aim miss by Alice. We're only halfway in, but this is already very much schedule hell's map to lose. Especially with the accuracies on Francis and Walfred. A little bit of act lead. Oh, a lot of act lead. Big chain miss coming out of Walfred. Score is slowly inching back in favor of Team Blue. Though they only have 1 score to lean on right now, it's a scary position to be in. Especially on a map like this, where we're just going to be running into these space streams. Oh, that is such an unfortunate way to lose a big combo. Especially after hitting so many of these space streams. What just happened? Oh my god, scores are flying. So many chain misses. Oh my god, I wish I had rewind. I was looking at the wrong part of the screen for that there. Looked like an absolutely impossible comeback, but TwiGibeBurgerICapten does bring it back. Looked very terrifying for a while, but they did manage to hold on to their second pick. This will not be a swept match. Heading back to the next round of bans, let's see what the teams want to get rid of. Okay, Hard Rock 3 ban. Despite the fact that Hard Rock hasn't been touched, Blue team wanting to get rid of all of these smaller circle maps, both the 7.8 and the 6.5 out of the Hard Rock pool. Schedule Hell want to ban. They've seemed quite in control so far, only showing a little bit of a crack in that last map, but even then they seemed like they were in a dominant position for most of the No Mod 2. They seemed like they just have more coverage on more maps so far. ET4 ban. Okay, not wanting to deal with the high AR. I guess the team that picked the two AR8 maps back to back, not wanting to play 10.5, shouldn't be too surprising. We're getting back into free mod. Big Brother, halfway to an anti-mod. Only AR 8.5 on the hidden side though. Stats-wise, I can definitely understand this pick. Although it's just slightly curious because I think the hardest patterns in this map are generally the space streams. So it does share just the slightest similarity with No Mod 2 in that sense. Not sure any of that is correct. Have funds are coming out. Wait. I only see 5 players. Flyer Good Luck's coming out. There we go, Eulafoot and Joy are coming back in. See what the mod combinations are for this one. It seems intuitive to want to double hidden this, but I'm not sure every team will be okay with that. Oh, wow. That is not what I expected at all. We are seeing easy hard rock from Schedule Hell against a no mod hidden hard rock. Okay, some math may need to be done because the score counter on stream does not build in the easy multiplier, which is 1.8 times in this context. Okay, an easy and a hidden hard rock trading. Probably technically a slight lead to the easy player, but not sure. Well, Super 9 Matt both break, trading with Eula. Oh, and Francis. TwiGibeBurgerICapten now the only remaining combo on that hidden only. I believe right now, TwiGibeBurger is firmly in the lead, even after the easy multipliers are applied. Alice Margatroyd not having the nicest time on the hidden hard rock here. Ooh, break from Eula is a little devastating though. Built up a bit of a lead, but is it enough? Oh, Matt trades it out. Super Nye breaks as well. I believe TwiGibeBurger is maintaining their lead here. Indeed, the easy multipliers are not enough to overcome the current score deficit. Kind of full reset from TwiGibeBurger though. Not too much combo on the side of Schedule Hell, however. Right now, I believe Schedule Hell is about 40,000 points short after easy multipliers go up. Eula trades it again with their no mod score though. Oh, scores are building up. Schedule Hell might take this back, despite the early deficit. Matt and Super and I both break. Francis is matching TwiGibeBurger though. 253 score difference. 1.8 times multipliers. I do believe Schedule Hell will win that after multipliers. Not quite certain on the math, but I believe just checking it mentally, they should have a fair lead. Okay, good. They are reporting the correct multiplier, so I don't need to go message the ref individually. Yeah, ref has confirmed with easy multipliers, schedule hell does take that map. Securing their own pick with the very bold double easy no hit.
On one hand, I was kind of hoping blue team would win because I want closer matches. On the other, very glad the team taking easy won because I like bold choices to pay off. Leads to more exciting gameplay. Okay, it looks like blue team wants to go to Hard Rock 1. A very Polish Christmas. Are there any Polish players on these teams? I don't believe so. I believe there's only Indonesian players. Indeed, many Indonesian players, but no Polish players this match. Good lucks are coming out. Could be starting anytime. Guess rather than tapping mechanics, we're pivoting into some aim mechanics. See if this has been the secret all along. Expecting a lot of that was Bancho misses. Like a very early break out of Azasapag. Couldn't matter too much in the grand scheme of things though. This is 1600 something combo in this map. Schedule Hell does seem to have the early comfort lead though. One break on that first little stream as well. Supernai the only one to fall on that little cut at the end of the first chorus. But right now it's Eula on a reverse choke against Francis and Matt, who are both still holding FCs. Not decided by any means, but
Now with Eula breaking as well, Matt and Francis have this map in their hands. If either of them can hold out the FC, they've basically already won. Blue team needs both of them to break, and soon, because they have a huge uphill battle with the lead built up already even. Well, Matt trades with Alice. That's something. Now the only oh, Francis Queso does eventually go down. Schedule Hell is no longer gaining score. They are losing score, but they built up 400,000? Only a quarter of the map left? Is that enough to matter? Map looks pretty decided from my point of view. Something very Doctor Who about Santa telling everyone to remember to keep recycling. Aside, pretty strong team score coming out of Schedule Hell. Blue team really struggling to find any way in here. Schedule Hell just seems so well rounded. They have not really shown a great deal of weakness anywhere. It is time for them to place a ban, but it does feel like they've tried taking stabs at a whole bunch of different skill sets and not yet found their way in. Hard to make conscious decisions in this sort of environment. Okay, I assume that is a hidden 2 ban. Oh, and Schedule Hell joins in on the banning Hidden, getting rid of Hidden 1. This makes some sense. Hidden 1 is somewhat similar to No Mod 5s and the Free Mod 3s. Schedule Hell does still need 2 more points. Hey, everyone loading in too. This map is cooperating. Super Knife first to break on schedule hell, trading down only after the entirety of blue team follows. Alfred also trades a little bit later, score lead to schedule hell, but also Matt holding the FC through the whole first chorus. Wow, this is turning into a bit of a blowout. We already have more than double the team score. I'm sorry, what is happening here? Surely this can't continue. Ending is ridiculously hard. Tournament eventually gets the better of him and the nerves, but my god, what a score out of map. That was scarily close to a 1v3, that one score making up so much of his team score. 5 miss, 96% with nearly 600 combo in lobby. Insane performance out of Matt. Okay, back to map pool. We are on a 6-1 match point. Love to see where blue team wants to go with this. This is, they have to win every point from here on out to not be eliminated. Very difficult place to be. Remod 4 pick. Reportedly the hardest map in this pool, at least according to the early feedback I got. I still can't imagine it'll be lower scoring than DT5, just because marathon length Depi Force, what could be lower scoring, but hope the ref is getting a chance to watch along the stream at the same time, without actually seeing the gameplay. It seems like many of these slots and maps are confusing. Curious to see the mod breakdown here as well. We've yet to see a symmetrical mod choice from these two teams. Although that's more because Team Blue has so far been pretty insistent on getting a no-mod player, whereas Schedule Hell has not taken an interest in securing a no-mod player. It does show two different mentalities to these free mod rules. Golfs are coming out. We should get to see our mod breakdown. As soon as we start loading it. Warmth strange indeed. Once again, we have an asymmetrical mod combo. Double Hard Rock from Schedule Hell, Hidden Hard Rock, Hidden No Mod from Team Blue. TwiGibeBurger. Now this could potentially still favor Team Blue. The one map that they've won so far was No Mod 2 off the back of Flowing. There is a whole lot of that in this map. Matt has traded down and all of Team Blue is broken. Francis shortly behind. Super Nye actually aiming that whole weird flow section correctly with hit. Although does lose the FC shortly afterwards, and now we have no combo in the lobby at all. Getting to the aim section, we do have a slight combo lead in favor of Team Blue, but very slight. Schedule Hell keeping up close with Matt's 300 combo on Hard Rock. Ooh, TwiHD not knowing the perfect stack rhythm here. Winds up getting a couple chain misses. Combo lead pretty squarely back in Schedule Hell's favor now. Yes, very hard map. It is indeed still not as low scoring as DT5, but that is a high bar. Super Nye, the only player to actually combo through those very strange rotating flowers. But yeah, I mean, the scores are quite a bit lower than what we're used to seeing, even among this round. This is a very challenging free mod. Shibao. Ooh. Well, I do not envy being forced to play this on Hidden Hard Rock. It's not the right equation, Benz, but I appreciate your attempt. Yeah, I looked for a second like we might have had a Hard Rock player secure comboing that last chorus. Didn't quite happen though. That is going to be the end of this match. It's a 7-1 victory for Schedule Hell, who will proceed into tomorrow's loser final match against Change the World. It will be the last match of this round. As many of you are probably aware, there is currently an error with the main sheet. We are attempting some backdoor solutions, but it's hard to say if any of that will work. We may need to just do a totally manual sheet for Grand Finals, which would be frustrating, but dealing with forces beyond our control, so sorry to say there's not much more update I can give you. But congratulations, Schedule Hell, and thank you to all the players on TwiGibeBurgerICapten for playing. I wish you good luck in the next tournament you choose to sign up for, and I hope you all will come by and watch Schedule Hell face up against Seed 1 in the tournament in Change the World in tomorrow's 4th place match, which is scheduled for 13 UTC if it does not get rescheduled between now and then. But otherwise, thanks everyone for stopping by. Hope I could speak enough, despite my lack of co-commentator. And enjoy the next match, or good luck with your next matches if you're still playing. Have a great day.